All right, everybody, this is a brief review of the Hikmicro Oh35 that a friend of mine's loaned me to do a little review on. As you can see here, I've got myself a Pulsar XQ35. Now, I've kind of not bothered with the whole thermal game since it's become popular, since the technology's got there where these things become more and more affordable. Well, I say affordable, but I've got probably sat here, I would say, £4 worth of equipment. But yeah, I'm not going to be touching this one tonight, but this is a friend of mine's Hikmicro, and I'll be talking about this. So put this one out of the way for the time being, and I'll talk you through this. So this is the Hikmicro OWL, the OH35. Like I said earlier, it's my first foray into thermal. It's one of those things that, and unless you've tried it, you can't really give a comment and say, oh, I wouldn't use thermal for this or that. When you've used it, you will know that you'll know that you have missed this thing your entire life. That's all I can say. It's a wonderful bit of kit, and you will not, you don't know how you got on with it before. For the technophobes around amongst you, I mean, what are you looking at a thermal video for in the first place? But for your technophobes who are a little bit, oh, I don't know about this, you know, it's sportsmanlike, you need something like this if you're going to be doing, if it's about pest control and things. I mean, there's no sportsmanship in it. It's all about, you know, target identification and getting a job done for your landowner or whoever. But I'll go through this briefly here. I won't bore you too much with all the specs, but I will go through it. So this is the HIK OH35. It's a 35mm objective lens. That's your front focus there, so obviously your lens comes off here. It's 8 times magnification, and it's got 4 color palettes. What that means is you've got 4 different ways of viewing the thermal. So you've got fusion, which is kind of a mixture between thermal imagery and real life imagery. It's got a bit like the Pulsar calls it ultramarine, but you're looking at like a slightly rainbowy effect. You'll see it in a minute with the other videos that I do. You've got red hot, white hot, and black hot, and you'll see all this when I show you on the couple of little tiny shorts that I've done. I'm not going to spend 20 minutes showing you what a deer looks like on thermal, you know, because if you're going to be buying a bit of kit like this, you're going to know what you're after because you would have done your homework, wouldn't you? So, well, that's the idea. So it's got a 384 by 288 resolution sensor. That's the resolution of the sensor. The pixel, start again. The resolution pixel thermal sensor. Probably messed that totally up. In the comments, let me know how much I messed that up. But you know, reading off the spec sheet there, I don't really know what that means. But basically, what I think it means is that you have more detail instead of just a blob. Now you've got this has got a 35mm lens, but just because it's got a big lens doesn't mean you're going to get a decent image out of it. So what you're looking at there, you're not looking at a blob. You'll see in the photos in a minute that it's got great definition. You know you're looking at a rabbit, you know you're looking at a deer or whatever else. You know you're looking at something you shouldn't be shooting. So there you go. That's precisely what you're spending your money on. So you've got different modes there. That takes you through the different color palettes, which is like obviously user defined. You got record there function. You press that button once, that gives you a photo. Press it and hold it will automatically store the video. It's got a built-in hard drive. It's no SD card on this, but it's also got Wi-Fi capability. So you can then, using Wi-Fi, you can stream that to your phone or your device or whatever you're using. There's your menu. So obviously that's your menu. Press and hold it. Menu comes up. I'm not going to go through the whole thing with menu because it is just plain boring. You're going to, when you get a bit of kit like this, spend your time, get used to it, and you'll know what it's for. But what that menu button there does as well, it doubles as a standby button. So after about 5 seconds, it turns off the illuminator. It doesn't turn off the entire machine, but it turns off the illuminator. And what that does is it conserves your energy, your battery. The battery's good for about 10, 11 hours. Open up for a little bit of debate, I believe, but I believe it's one of those things that until you get it and try it and put it for its paces, then you can give it an accurate appreciation of what the battery life is. There's your zoom, like I said, 8 times zoom. Obviously, like with anything, when you buy this sort of kit, like if you buy a rifle scope, the more money you spend on that rifle scope, the better the magnification at higher end is going to be. So what I will do now is I will go through a few little videos with you, showing you what the kit can do and at daytime and nighttime, and it's pretty much the same, but I will show you primarily what it's doing with regards to the image quality. So yeah, here goes a couple little videos here. Okay, so first setting is red hot. I've just recorded late in the evening there. As you can see, last of the sun rays have caught that shed there, and the stone wall is clearly red with a lot of warmth and heat that's been collected over the day. I've just switched to white hot now. Obviously the light areas you can see are the hotter areas. The trees there along the hedge line there, and little wascally wabbit down there, you can see that he's fully illuminated, as long with the cows in the background. That's black hot now, but again, like I said, you can clearly see what's hot and what's not, you know. And there's your fusion. It's one of my favorite settings. See the cows in the background there across the valley, clearly identifiable. This is what I'm talking about, is that you can clearly see what it is you are looking at and what it is you will be shooting at. So obviously that doesn't make any what's the word for it, that doesn't make any exception for, you know, being good safe shooting, but this is what I'm talking about. You can clearly see that's a rabbit, and that's a load of bullocks in the background there. So I'll show you something else now, and you can have a look at that as well. Apologies for the jerkiness there, but just trying to show you one of Britain's smallest mammals there. It's a bat that come into view there. The Hikmicro is clearly showing you that it's a bat, and I've got it on a red hot set at the moment, but you can see where your money's going with this, and it's a fantastic bit of kit there. Clearly you can see that's a bat, not a bird or nothing else. But there, yeah, you're getting what you pay for. Okay, yeah, different night, different animal. That's a roe deer, clearly seen at 300 yards distance. In some horrendous weather conditions, so no problem there at all with the Hikmicro doing its job. Okay, bringing this to a close now. All I can say really is that the Hikmicro Oh35 is a robust, capable monocular. I've not had any issues with this at all in the time that I've had it. I would not hazard anybody have any issue at all with paying the £1,700 asking price for this. Obviously, horses for courses, you can get different models, different you know, price ranges with this with the Hikmicro brand, but this is the top draw, or one of the top draw of the monoculars out there. So I've been looking tonight again and comparing the imagery to this the Pulsar XQ35 that I've got here, and they are both two very capable monoculars, and you would not have a problem getting either one of these. It's all to do with horses of courses, like I said. This one here has got a rangefinder, but if you're not needing it for that, then this will perfectly do the job. Both the same specs, well made, and yeah, been a pleasure to use. So thank you, Paul, for letting me use this Hikmicro, and I'll be back with a review of this in a week or so. I've got to give it a good try. Yeah, thank you, and thanks for watching.